Hello, folks. Happy Wednesday. This is Tim. Welcome to some more Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, so there wasn't a video Monday because I kind of sort of came home from work and passed out on the couch. Didn't do one yesterday, mainly just because, again, I was exhausted from work. But here we are today, and so here's where we're at. I have done some work with Kale here. So I switched out his gloves from the crit rate that I had on him, and I switched him to defense percent. Gave me some more accuracy, which is really the reason I did it. I needed the accuracy. I was at like 88. Now I'm at 104. You know, my crit rate's still 60%, and I'll get that up another way. And then I switched out his rings from the attack ring to the defense ring, which gave me a little more attack percentage, gave me a little more defense percentage, a little more HP percentage. So I thought that was a pretty good way to go. And then I've been tinkering with Rector Drath as well. So I gave her new gear. I took her out of all the curing gear because she just wasn't getting anywhere, right? So now she is in resilience, perception, and perception. Don't know why I didn't just say 2 sets of perception. Whatever. So accuracy's up to 160. And the other reason, so I changed up her masteries a little bit, and I'm gonna take her down into a War Master so that she does a little more damage. Decrease attack. So I've been finding on Clan Boss that now it almost always between Rector Drath and Tyrell almost always has a decreased attack. And as far as Clan Boss goes, this was my 2 keys today, 13.37 million. Still using the same team, but I've exceeded the 11.6 mil threshold. So I think not too long from now I'll be able to hop into Brutal. Maybe another week or two, depending on how the game goes and what changes in there. I've been poking around at Doom Tower. I've been doing my daily farm on the Celestial Griffin to spend my 5 silver keys. I haven't tried floor 12 yet. Something else that has happened. So obviously I hit level 45. That means we opened up the Hydra. And I'm like, yeah, I'm level 45, right? I'm going to go do the Hydra Clan Boss, and I'm going to be banging. And you know what? I got the shit kicked out of me. Like, 3 attacks and I was dead. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going in there ever again. At least, not for now. Definitely not ready for Hydra Clan Boss. But it was pretty funny how quick it kicked the shit out of everybody. I'm here in Arena, Silver 3. I am still, farming the low-hanging fruit, as I like to call it, in Tag Team Arena. We're in a CVC, and I am floating currently right around 43,000 points. We still got 14 hours to go. Waiting for my energy to refresh a little bit, and then I want to do some more stuff. Champions. So I have acquired a bunch of champions. Where are we at? So I got Kunoichi, I think is how we say it. So I got that from the Amazon Prime thing that Raid is doing. And if you're like, oh, how am I going to get it? Well, you're going to get a pop-up after you're done doing something that's going to say, hey, link this to your Prime Gaming, and so I got this, and seems like a pretty decent character, right? Sever Muscle attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. You can up the damage and up the debuff chance, so 35%. And then we have Poison Piercing, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. When you book it, you get damage, a cooldown, so it makes it 4, and then you get, what, 100% chance? It seems pretty groovy to me. Then we have Interpose, places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. 2 turns. Fills this champion's turn meter by 50%. And then, you book it out and it'll be on a 3-turn cooldown. Then your Ascension 3 passive places a block damage buff on this champion for 1 turn whenever their HP drops below 50%. So that seems pretty cool. I'm definitely going to look into that character a little bit more. What else I pick up? Snorting Thug, Scion, Crypt Witch, Soulbound Boyer I've been putting some stuff into. Bloodbraid I'm just leveling up as food. Zephyr Sniper, kind of working on this character a little bit. Been using dupes, obviously, for books. 7.5% continuous heal. So I think that'll be good in Faction Wars. Still messing around with Saurus. All right, so War Maiden, Spirit Host, Diabolist, and Eris. They're all 3-star ascended and level 30. Before we get to that part, I got Avir the Elk Mage, so I'm working on him as well. I'm going to need those 4 characters to fuse to get Justicar. I'm working on my missions, and I've advanced quite a few. And I still have some saved up and some more stuff to do, but at the end of my missions, I need to fuse Justicar. So I already have the characters all prepped and ready to go. And then we'll just be these 2 away from getting Arbiter. So that's my progress missions. Let me go into fragments. So, been buying Yannica fragments. 12 out of 100. Got another Drexstar fragment today. So those are coming along, going to be slow going. I'm making the push to get Rector Drath to 6 stars. And then I think after that, I'm kind of on the fence on either Ornn or Steel Skull. I don't know which one yet. Aothar, I got him, he's got 5 stars, so I got a little leveling on him to do. Now with him, I just put him in Lifesteal and Perception gear. Still working on Bellower. There's Jamarsa. I'm actually getting a pretty decent little collection of Shadowkins for Faction Wars. And that's something I need, to definitely have going on is Faction. Hey, look at that. Hey, chicken. Like, I don't have any Ogryns. I'm liking the Crypt keys. Maybe I do. But, so I did that. I did my Dwarf Crypt. I have 1 key left that I'll probably use up. Overall, I really, really, really feel like this account is coming along. All the help from everybody in the comments of all the videos. I gotta tell you guys, you're freaking awesome, right? And I definitely appreciate the input. Um, I get hyper focused on one thing, and sometimes I won't deviate from that. Like I was dead set on making Aothar food. I was like, I don't have a use for this champion. I'm focusing on these ones up here, and everybody else doesn't mean jack shit. And everybody's comments and everything, like it really helps me understand certain like things. Like here's why this character is good for this specific thing, and um, so now it doesn't matter if it's a common or an not commons because they're food. Let's face it, commons are food. The uncommons, the rares, everything. Like I'm really starting to utilize Hell Hades' website even more for insight into a character because I'll think something's trash because my mind is like, well, I don't know where I'd use it, so it's garbage. It's food. And now I don't even mess with this Altar of Souls. I don't understand what it is. Um, I don't think it's really for me. I'm still an early game player. Like I haven't even hit mid game yet. Um, I can't. I can't do more than hard clan boss right now. So I'm definitely an early game account, and hey, look at that. They have a place for the Prime Gaming. Sorry, I'm easily distracted today. But yeah, so this is an early game account. And for an early game account, I think I'm pretty far along and I'm approaching uh, mid game once I get, a couple more legendaries. I have not, speaking of legendaries, I have not been using Ultimate Death Knight that much lately. My arena team has actually been Tyrell, Kale, Rector Drath, and Ornn, and I'm doing better than I was when I was using UDK. He's going to be valuable. I'm going to work on him. I'm not discounting him. I'm just saying that I haven't been using him quite as much. Um, so I kind of was just like, he is where he is. I'm going to need him, fairly soon, another month or two. So I'm just going to kind of let him sit there on the burner for now. Um, Dragon's Lair, which is the dungeon that I work on the most. I've gotten to stage 14, so I'm starting to get, I'm starting to get some 5 and 6 star gear, which is great. I haven't tried 15 in a while, but last time I did it, I got my ass kicked. Uh, Ice Golem's Peak, I got to 11. I could probably beat 12 now. Again, my goal is to get to 13, and then I'll feel like I've accomplished something there. Spider's Den, something that I need to work on more. So I can get amulets and banners. But I've gotten, to stage 9 with that. Fire Knight, I struggle a little bit. I got to stage 9, but if you see, it took me almost, 6.5, almost 7 minutes to beat stage 9. And again, I'm not, it's not, um, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. But Fire Knight's proven difficult, so I'm definitely going to look into, what characters I want for that. Who I need, who's good. I have not tried this Iron Twins Fortress or anything. I put Kunoichi in here for the free XP, just because I'm low on energy. Um, but I think that getting that character built up is definitely going to help the account. I know I'm a little all over the place today. I apologize for that. But I'm actually just excited to have had, all morning to play. And it's been, looking at CVC and going, what can I do to help out? Because, like I said, the clan is way far ahead of me, and I'm just trying to do what I can do to help out. And I got a lot of points off of just leveling up um, food. So I'm doing the clan quests, and I took the upgrade 20 uncommon champions to rank 3. So here's what I did. You get a kick out of this, right? Because apparently I'm half an idiot. Knowing full well that this says upgrade 20 uncommon champions to rank 3, all of my common champions that were rank 2, I leveled all of them up and then fed them the green champions. Why? Because I'm half an idiot. We're going to fix that, though. I only need 6 more. 200 battles using multi-battles. So that'll be another 400 points. I'm sitting on 100 and a half. I got all 5 of my Yannica fragments for the week. And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, Carl the Scourge. Void. I think that's something I think that's what I'm gonna work on next. But I'm not, I was like, oh man, chickens would come in handy. I'm like, don't piss away your clan coins, Timothy. Again, I get distracted, and I'm like, oh, this would be a cool thing, and I really wanted to open shards yesterday, and no, I didn't want to open mystery shards. So I said, I've got 10 ancient shards. They were doing the 10x, and I was like, now would probably be a good time to open them. And I'm still sitting on my void shards. I'm not going to open those today, even though I was like, I'd like to open some shards. But yeah, we're not going to do that. Although this would be very cool to get. I still got my 1 sacred. Not going to open it. Going to wait for the event. But yeah, so I've almost got another sacred. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. I've had a great day in the game. Once my energy refreshes, I'm gonna take some time and play another game with my friends. They wanted to. I've never played Guild Wars 2, and they mentioned to me last night that they wanted to play Guild Wars 2, and I said, well, yeah, I'll download it. So I'm going to try that out for a couple hours today. I played the original Guild Wars way, way back when. And I loved it. But now we're going to try that later today. And then come back here and get us some more, spend some more energy on stuff. I need to keep opening these. Hey, there's a Marquess. Couple more greens to level up. Got an Arcanist, so yeah. I'm really excited. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for their support. So if I'm wrong on anything, let me know in the comments section. I'd really appreciate it if I could get some likes. I'm not going to beg for subs. We're creeping up. We're creeping up in the sub numbers. I get 1 or 2 subs for just about every video that we're making. And again, so I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if I keep struggling on Monday and Friday to get videos done, then we'll switch that. We'll switch that up to my 3 days off and just do them then. But if we don't do that and we stay with the same schedule, I'm really, really tempted to take like Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon and start a new account. Like a free-to-play account. I've invested a little bit into this game. I bought the daily gem pack, and that's been really, really good. And that was a super, super good deal. Like that's a crazy good deal. Now, these I'm not gonna. This is good, It's not $50 good, in my opinion, right? That's just my opinion. Um, you know, is this $50 good? I don't know, maybe, but I just don't have the $50 to throw around right now. And $100 for this, uh, I don't know. Seems excessive. What am I getting? The full energies, yeah. 3 void shards, 10 ancient shards, 1 sacred shard. Like 20 energy refills, 3,000 gems. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good, but to me, that's not $100 good. Right, and I guess that's what it is. It's all about what your perspective is. Like 14 voice shards, 500 gems, uh, and what 500k silver. I don't know if that's $50 good. You got the monthly pack. I mean, I'm getting 2 sacred shards, 1,500 energy. That might be $50 good. The mini mix pack, 2 demon lord keys. Yeah, my biggest thing is I'm constantly forever running out of energy. That's always my thing. I mean, 5 skill tomes, 5 rank 5 chickens. That's 50. Okay, that's something that I would be like, hey, I got $50 to throw at the game. Bam, here we go. I'm not gonna buy gear sets. You don't know what you're getting, right? So anyway, back to what I was back to what I was saying before I got distracted by the shiny things. Is I'm really, really, really thinking of starting a new account and make it basically a free to play account. It's something that I can do, and I would only ever play it on camera. So I would sign into it every day and collect the daily, the daily login rewards. But unless I'm filming, I would not do any of the content and just kind of be like, hey, here's my free to play journey. And then, here's my, here's my main account and here's where we're going with that. Because this main account is pretty badass for an early game player. And Mr. Oh, you're a cheater. Well, this idiot went and bought another account that promised him characters that he never got, and he's getting. I was like, bro, why are you pissing away your money? Just play the game. This game is amazing. This game is awesome. This game is a ton of fun. You'll get things. Well, I want ninja. Tough shit. I don't have ninja. Not crying over it, right? I mean, I don't know. But he likes to kind of poke the bear. You know what I mean? And he gets me. He knows I get up at 4 in the morning, and he knows what time I leave for work, and he gets me like right as soon as I pull into the parking lot at work with his stupidity, with his stupid shit. And I'm just like, bro, play the game. Stop buying these accounts. He's like, oh, well, I bought one with shards and I didn't get anything out of them. I said, whoa, why? Why? It's like you pissed away $100 on a account, and he's not playing them. He refuses to play him because it doesn't have what he has. But this is a guy he always wants what you have, and will take every shortcut in the book to get what you have. Always been this way. Anyway, went off on a tangent again. I'll tell you guys that's going to be it. I'm super excited where the account's at. I hope everybody else is. I think that's going to be it. All right, folks, you have a great rest of your day. You have a great day tomorrow, and I will catch you on Friday. All right, folks, I'm out.